know how we giving it up, man. Yo, man, I need to trademark that. It's your boy Jumpout. You tuned in with Check Your Mental, man. Each and every Monday. How's everybody feeling today, man?
We here, man. We here.
I got the bros today
Amazing,
with me.
you know?
Look at that. I'm moving up in the world. I'm moving up. But man, I'm just thankful to be alive. Just thank God for another day, man. With that being said, I'm gonna jump right to it. Lately I've been going through my own little battles. You know what I'm saying? Had my own little relationship issues going on and whatnot. I was in a relationship. A lot of people, my bros know, you know, not so many people know because I'm very private about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm very private about what I do. But lately, I went through a little breakup, and this breakup was different though than any other breakup because usually I don't take it that easy. I don't take it so lightly. It hits me hard because when I love hard. But being that now I'm surrounded by good men, surrounded by people that uplift me and tell me about myself, it wasn't that hard because I was able, at this point of my life, I love me so much that if something isn't serving me no more, I'm okay with that walking away or letting it go. If it's not serving me as a human and I'm not, we're here and we're at a standstill, then it's okay. You know, as long as you know you tried and you gave it your all, that's all you could do in life is give it your all. And if it don't work at that point, there's no reason to dwell on it. It's no reason to hate. There's no reason to be bitter. Nah, man, life is beautiful, bro. And life keeps going. So no matter if it didn't work out or not, life keeps going. And I want to say now with this is you can't let a person, your happiness cannot depend on a person. Because if I would have allowed her to determine my happiness, I would have been in a slump right now. I would have been sad, mad at the world, confused. But since right now I'm at a point in my life that I love me more. I love me. You know, I like who I'm becoming. I like the man that I am. And this man today, I can't stress for long.
Yeah, for long, that's key word, for long.
For long, yeah, I can't stress for long.
Because for a minute, when something like that happens, you know, it's like a shock.
Yeah,
your whole routine.
You're gonna stress though. You're gonna stress. But that's another thing, yo. It is okay. It is okay to stress, and even if you cry, it's okay to cry because at some point you guys shared something, and it's not gonna go away overnight. You know what I mean? It's not gonna go away overnight. It's impossible.
When you feel for somebody, you feel for them. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, you shouldn't base your happiness on somebody else. Your happiness is yours. Your happiness, capital your. You know what I mean?
Yours, yeah.
Happiness. So it's like, you know, when we get involved with somebody else or whatever, like sometimes that's a thin line between being my happiness by myself and then basing my happiness on them. You know what I mean? So when something goes left and it's just you guys gotta go your separate routes, it's like it's still a shock, you know what I mean? So it's something for you to adjust to. Am I right? Or
bro, absolutely, man. It was a shock to the motherfucker. You imagine you calling your significant other and out the blue, they just hit you with an uppercut. Like, Toma. You're not expecting it.
You wake up that morning like everything is
solid. You thinking everything is solid. But then again, I also had to step out of me and know that it's not always about me. You know what I'm saying?
Is that something that maybe you felt was solid, but you was missing the signals?
I felt like I overlooked the signals. I felt like
benefit of the doubt?
Yeah, I always give the benefit of the doubt, man. Because you don't want to believe that it's not that bond that you want is not there. So to you, you're gonna overlook everything because in your mind, this is what you want, and you're gonna create that by any means.
And your mind is like, oh, I see all the red flags, but red is my favorite color.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sitting on a red chair right now. It's cool. You know what I mean? So it's like,
is that toxic?
Yeah, but getting back to that too, let's not normalize being toxic too. Like, I feel like in today's society, like, you guys feel like it's okay to be toxic, and that's not okay. That's not okay to treat your significant other like shit, or just have them looking like fools out here. Like, nah, bro. a lot of people go through relationships, you know, and I just, maybe this could help somebody that might be going through some relationship issues, you know, not, you know, just
Talking about, you know, making somebody else your happiness. How do you break out of that when you realize that you were depending on them for your happiness?
Good one.
Because you know, maybe you've been able to get to the point where you're stronger now, and you were able to break out of that, you know, a lot sooner. But I'm sure there's somebody listening to us right now, and they might be still, you know, going through it with the person they were dealing with.
absolutely. What helped me, honestly, was that I took a lot of time alone before I even jumped in a relationship. You know, I was in a long-term relationship before this. So before I even dealt with anybody, I was single for about three years, bro. Okay. I'm talking about, like, I was getting to know me. I needed to understand me. I needed to know who I was as a person, because I was dealing with a lot of mental health issues. I was going through depression, wild anxiety. I couldn't bring all of that into something new. I had to figure that out, and I'm still figuring it out. I just had a better handle on it. Let's just say that. I had a better handle. But I'm still going through these situations, these trials and tribulations. They don't, you know what I'm saying? They still there. But the fact that I was single for so long gave me the strength to actually have some self-love and reflect on that I matter. You know what I mean?
Before Rafi interjects on that, I want to say, pay attention to the listeners, you know, listening to what Jump just said. Time. People, time is so underrated when it comes to, you know, getting over people. You know how they say time heals all? But it's also a moment for, like you said, a moment for you to figure you out.
Absolutely.
Take yourself on a date and see what you like,
Absolutely.
what you enjoy. So then when somebody else comes, it's not them introducing you to all the things that you never knew. It's you saying, I like this. I love this. Come and be a part of this with me. And you go out and experience these things together. And if that person and you don't work out, you still enjoy these things. You still know what you want to do. You still know what you like. It's not, I can't go here because this is me and this is person's place and this person introduced me to this. And it's always about the person had a part in everything that you know.
Absolutely. And then you know what's crazy? She introduced me to a lot of things, but I'm actually grateful because now I got more places to go to.
Yo, bro, I just got one thing to say. Time. I mean, I like what you said about time. People say time heals all, but time alone doesn't heal everything. You know, time and effort, time and action heals all. You know, and not only that part, I like the fact you talked about you took time for yourself. You took a few years after you broke up with your past.
Yeah.
And actually worked on yourself. Ladies and men too, like, just because somebody's single for a few years, that's not a red flag. People look at it like, oh, you've been single for so long, you've been single for so long. Like, yo, do you understand what the person is going through, or the person has gone through, or the person is working through? You know what I mean? Like, pay attention to that. Like, I don't mind. I tell you how long I've been single for, and I explain to you as to why I've been this single. I had a lot of baggage to let go for a long time. I had a lot of things to work on, and I'm gonna always have things to work on, but that doesn't mean that, you know, like you said, you handle things better now than you did back then. The same thing here. Like, you know, I had let go of so much. Now I'm lighter than I was when I was with my significant other back then. So now I'm able to handle stress and handle certain situations way better than I did back then because I was able to let go of that baggage. So it's like, right?
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. And it's like, I didn't make it all about me, you know, because sometimes things don't work out and you make it all about you. And at first, as a human, yes, you do make it about you because that's your first thing. But then when you actually sit back and think about it, it's like, hold on. They also have certain things that they going through. They also have, and then, you know, I'm a little bit older. I have more experience on certain things that they do that they might not have. So I might handle things differently. So she needed to take all the time in the world, you know, by all means. I wasn't too pissed. I was just shocked more than anything and hurt. Because, you know, at the end of the day, you want everything to work and things to go how you want them to go. When things don't go how they go, then it is what it is, plan B. But, you know, I'm not upset, man. I'm thankful, bro. I'm very thankful, bro. I'm thankful for everything because it was an experience. It was cool, man.
I was going to say that moment right there, that what you said also triggered the thought of sometimes you got to thank those people that are strong enough to break up.
Yeah,
because you got to think about it.
Exactly.
You could be in something with someone for 2 or 3 years
before
they realize or they have the balls to say, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? That's a fact.
Yo, I learned the buttons.
Yeah.
I learned the buttons. Shit was fire.
Yeah, man. Like sometimes, bro, it hurts, but thank you.
Hey, yeah.
You know what I mean? Thank you for that pain.
Because
Thank you for
imagine,
that lesson, and thank you
imagine
for not wasting my time
longer
than it should.
Not only that, but wasting your time longer than you should and preventing you from actually meeting somebody who's right for you.
Yeah.
Because right now it might be whatever it is, but you don't know who you're gonna meet tomorrow, my guy.
Man,
and that might be the one because this one led you to it.
Yeah.
Don't be mad when you hear this. You could have had this, baby. Nah, man, all fun and games, man. You know, it's just you gotta make light out of everything, man. We cannot sit and be down. And you know, a lot of this came about. Let's say this: a lot of me breaking out of this shell came from. Actually, got to thank my brother Chico. And this past weekend, you know, I was the referee in his gender reveal, and seeing their love from beginning to where it's at now. This like, yo, this is it. This is goals. This is what the fuck. This is what every couple should be fighting for right here. And if it's not that, then you're wasting your time. If there's no growth, that was like, to me, that shit was beautiful, bro. I cried. I don't care who knows. I cried. I was on camera. I think they caught me crying when they announced that it was a boy. If you see me on the background, I think I'm more happy than the grandparents. Yeah. I was happy I was happy as shit because it's like, to see true love blossom, that shit was beautiful. So it's like, it helped me understand. I'm like, you know what? That's what I want. And if I can't get that, I don't want it. Absolutely. No offense, but that's what I want.
And it takes away the anger from that, you focusing on the person that might have hurt you. Because it'd be like, yo, you might have realized you can't give me that. Or I might realize you couldn't give me that anyway. So guess what? Let's keep it moving.
Let's keep it moving. Or her love language might not be that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like and then that's another thing, realizing people love languages. Then you get to understand them a little better. Cause you know what, my love language is, I like, you gotta tell me, you gotta hug me, you gotta show me affection. I like that.
So quality time.
Some quality time,
touch,
absolutely. Touch.
And word of affirmations.
Absolutely, I love that shit.
Well, no, that's I mean, we all got
three. We all got more, but
like for example, mine is quality time. But quality time doesn't mean I need you to really be interacting with me. I just need your presence.
You just got to be there.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm with that. Some people love language might be gifts. So they might think that your love language is gifts. So they might give you something and they feel like, but why is he's not receiving this? Because that's not that person's love language.
Yeah.
So it's like being aware of these things and everything help me accept it. Like, you know what? Thank you. And right now I thank you. So if you got anything from this message today is, please, man, take your time with love. Love is patient. Love is beautiful. Don't rush anything. And if it don't work out, look at the lessons that you learned from it. Don't look at, oh, my God, I hate this woman. No. Look at the lessons. What did you learn from it?
And learn to let go when it's time to.
Yup. Learn to let go. It's okay to let go, man.
I got that from Tico right now.
It is okay.
Spit some bars earlier.
Mine's going to be what Jumpout started with. You know, happiness comes within. It's never external. So nobody can come and make you happy. They can just add to your happiness.
Absolutely.
So let people compliment your happiness, because that's something I had to learn at a young age as well.
For the people. And how do you handle breakup? And does your happiness depend on somebody else? Or are you in control of your happiness? Do they add to your happiness? Because that's what it should be about. It should be adding to your happiness. And you know, you tuned in with Check Your Mental. I want to thank my bros for charming in, man. It was beautiful to have you guys
UDM Network,
here.
baby.
UDM, man. We out here doing what we does.
The best of Jersey.
You know, and I think I wanted to give a shout out today. You know, because, you know, I like to shout out people doing their thing. And I always like to give they flowers while they still could smell them, just like Payday. I want to give a shout out to DJ Payday. Doing your thing. I want to give you your flowers while you can still smell them. DJ Payday, Paedae, DJ.
And don't forget about us, you know, the Cause and Effect podcast, you feel me?
Don't forget about Cause and Effect
We
podcast.
all here, man. Jumpout is an extension of it as well, man.
Absolutely.
If you want to hear more of him and his perspective, his wild side, go to the Cause and Effect.
Yeah.
and UDM and all that.
Absolutely, man. And, stay blessed and beautiful, my friends. I'm out.